Morning begins, before the sun even rises. In the quiet villages of Iran, there are no alarms, no traffic, no rushing noise. Only the soft sound of wind moving through mountains, and the distant call of a rooster breaking the silence. A faint blue light spreads across the sky, and slowly, life begins. In these villages, time does not move fast, it flows. Homes are built from stone, mud brick, or wood, shaped by the land itself. In mountainous regions like Harman, houses are stacked on steep hillsides, one above another, almost like steps carved into the mountains. Each roof becomes the courtyard of the house above. Nature is not separate here, it is part of everything. As the first light touches the village, women step outside quietly. They carry metal or clay pots. They walk toward water sources, sometimes streams, sometimes ancient qanats, underground water channels that have supported life for centuries. Water is not taken for granted here. It is respected. Inside the homes, fire is lit. Wood crackles softly inside clay ovens. The smell of fresh bread begins to fill the air. Flatbread, soft, warm, handmade, is baked every morning, not in factories, not in machines. By hand, by tradition. Men prepare for the day. Some walk toward the fields. Some move toward mountains with livestock. Some carry tools heading to orchards, farms, or small workshops. Because rural life in Iran is deeply rooted in agriculture and livestock. Farming is not just work, it is life. The land gives everything. Rice in the north, wheat in the plains, fruits in the valleys, herbs and vegetables grown beside homes. And every family is connected to the soil. Children wake up slowly. Some go to small village schools. Some help their parents. Some run freely through open land, climbing rocks, chasing animals, laughing without boundaries. There are no screens controlling their attention, only the world around them. The mornings are calm, no chaos, no pressure, just rhythm. By mid-morning, the village is alive. You can hear conversations across courtyards. Neighbors greet each other not with formality, but with familiarity. Because here, everyone knows everyone. There is no isolation. Community is everything. Women gather together to prepare food. They sit on the ground or low stools. They clean vegetables, knead dough, cook stews slowly over fire. Cooking is not rushed, it is shared. It is social. It is tradition passed from one generation to another. Dishes are rich in flavor, yet simple in nature. Rice with herbs, fresh yogurt, grilled meats, homemade bread. Everything is natural. Nothing is artificial. In many villages, especially older ones, electricity and modern facilities came slowly over time. Even today, some areas still rely on simple systems. Shared water, local heating, and community-based living. But what they lack in convenience, they gain in connection. By afternoon, the sun grows stronger. Men return briefly from fields. Children rest under shade. Animals gather near water. The entire village slows down again. Time here is not controlled by clocks. It is controlled by the sun. In mountainous villages, terraces can be seen carved into steep hills. Crops grow in layers, adapting to limited land and harsh terrain. A system developed over thousands of years. Every inch of land is used wisely. Every season is respected. Life here is not easy. Winters can be harsh. Temperatures can drop far below freezing. Snow can isolate entire villages. Farming stops. Movement becomes difficult, and survival depends on preparation. But even then, people help each other. Food is shared. Homes are opened. Communities come together. Because in these villages, no one survives alone. As evening approaches, something changes. The light softens, the air cools, and the village begins to glow again. Families gather. Food is placed in the center. Everyone sits together. There are no separate plates, no distractions, just shared meals, shared stories, shared moments. Sometimes older men recite traditional poems. Sometimes women sing softly. Sometimes there is just silence, filled with presence, and then night falls. The sky in rural Iran is not like the sky in cities. It is deeper, clearer, filled with stars. People sit outside their homes, on rooftops, in courtyards, looking upward, talking quietly, or simply being still. In that stillness, there is something rare, peace. This is the hidden beauty of rural Iran. Not luxury, not modern life, but something deeper, something real, a life connected to nature, a life rooted in tradition, a life built on community. And yet, this is only the surface, because behind this peaceful rhythm, there are deeper stories, stories of resilience, stories of culture, stories of change, beyond the quiet villages, beyond the fixed homes built into mountains and valleys. There is another life, a life that does not stay in one place, a life that moves. Across Iran's vast landscapes, from the Zagros Mountains to open plains, nomadic tribes still exist. They do not live inside permanent houses. Their home travels with them. These are the Qashqai, the Bakhtiari, and other tribal communities. People whose lives follow the rhythm of the seasons. In winter, they move to warmer lowlands. In summer, they climb toward cooler highlands. This journey is not short. It can take days, sometimes weeks. Imagine this, a long line of people walking slowly across open land, women carrying belongings, men guiding animals, children moving alongside them, thousands of sheep and goats flowing like a moving river. No roads, no modern transport, only instinct, knowledge, and tradition passed down for generations. This is migration, not tourism, not adventure. Life. Their tents are made from woven wool, strong, flexible, and built to survive harsh weather. Inside, everything is simple. Carpets on the ground, cooking tools, storage for food. And yet, there is a sense of warmth, because for them, home is not a building. It is wherever their family is. The women of these communities are incredibly strong. They wake early, they cook, they care for children, they weave carpets by hand, detailed, beautiful, and full of cultural meaning. Each pattern tells a story. Each color represents something: nature, history, identity. These carpets are not just decoration, they are heritage. Men take care of livestock. They walk long distances, guiding animals across difficult terrain. They protect them from danger. They ensure survival, because everything depends on these animals. Milk, meat, income. There is no separation between work and life. Everything is connected. But even in these tough conditions, there is beauty. When the sun sets over the mountains and the sky turns deep orange, the entire landscape feels alive. Tents glow softly. Smoke rises from cooking fires. Voices carry through the open air. And for a moment, everything feels peaceful. Back in the villages, life carries its own rhythm of strength, and at the center of it are the women. In rural Iran, women are not just part of the household. They are the backbone of it. They manage the home, they cook, they clean, they raise children, but they also do much more. They work in the fields, they harvest crops, they care for animals, they produce dairy products like yogurt, butter, and cheese, all handmade. In many villages, women are also artisans. They create hand-woven carpets, traditional clothing, pottery, embroidery. Each item reflects culture, patience, and skill. There is a quiet strength in them, not loud, not displayed, but constant. Their lives are not easy, but they carry everything with resilience. And yet, despite the hard work, life is not only about survival. There are moments of celebration, moments where the entire village comes alive in a different way. One of the most important is Nowruz, the Persian New Year. It marks the beginning of spring, a new cycle, a new start. In the days leading up to Nowruz, homes are cleaned completely, old things are removed, spaces are refreshed, because the new year must begin with purity. Families prepare a special table called Haft Seen. 7 symbolic items are placed on it, each representing life, growth, health, and renewal. On the day of Nowruz, people wear clean clothes. They visit relatives. They exchange gifts. They share food. Laughter returns. Music fills the air. Children play freely. For a moment, all the struggles fade, and only joy remains. Weddings are another powerful moment. In rural villages, weddings are not private events. They belong to the entire community. Music echoes through the village. Traditional instruments play. People gather, dance, celebrate together. Food is prepared in large amounts. Everyone eats together. No one is left out. These celebrations are not about luxury. They are about connection. But behind all this beauty, there is another side. Rural life in Iran is changing. Younger generations are leaving villages. They move towards cities, searching for better jobs, better education, more opportunities. And with them, something slowly disappears. Traditions, skills, ways of life that have existed for centuries. Some villages are becoming quieter. Some homes are left empty. Some knowledge is no longer passed down. Modern life brings comfort, but it also brings distance. Distance from nature, distance from community, distance from simplicity. And yet, many villages still hold on. They continue their way of life. They continue their traditions. They continue to live, not fast, but deeply. Because what they have is rare. A life where people know each other. A life where food is real. A life where time is not rushed. A life where connection is not digital, but human. This is the hidden beauty. Not what you see on the surface, but what you feel when you understand it. And still, there is more to this story. Because beyond daily life, beyond tradition, beyond struggle, there is something deeper, a way of thinking, a way of living, a mindset that shapes everything. There is something you begin to notice when you stay long enough in these villages. It's not something you see immediately, it's something you feel. At first, everything looks simple, too simple. No luxury, no fast internet everywhere, no big buildings, no constant entertainment. And yet, people are not restless. They are not constantly chasing something. They are not overwhelmed. They are present. In the modern world, life moves fast, too fast. People wake up already tired. They rush through their day. They chase goals, money, status, always looking forward, rarely looking around. And even when they succeed, something still feels missing. But here, in rural Iran, life is different. People wake up with the sun, not because they are forced to, but because it feels natural. They work with their hands. They eat food they grow. They spend time with people they know. There is no constant noise in their minds, because their life is not built on pressure. It is built on rhythm. They do not measure success the same way. Success is not about how much you earn. It is about having enough food, having strong family bonds, having respect in the community, having peace at the end of the day. And maybe this is what makes it feel so different, because in many ways they have less, but in other ways they have more. More time, more connection, more meaning. When someone visits a rural village for the first time, something unexpected happens. At first, they feel uncomfortable because everything is slower, too slow. But after a while, their breathing changes. Their thoughts slow down. Their senses wake up. They start noticing small things, the sound of wind moving through trees, the warmth of sunlight on stone walls, the smell of fresh bread, the silence of the night sky, things that were always there but were never felt. Because modern life often disconnects people from what is real. In the villages, there is no escape from reality, and that is exactly what makes it beautiful. You cannot hide behind screens. You cannot avoid people. You cannot rush through moments. You must live them. And maybe that is why people here smile differently. Not because life is easy. It is not. Winters are harsh. Work is hard. Resources are limited. But their happiness is not built on comfort. It is built on acceptance. They understand something deeply, something modern life often forgets, that life does not need to be perfect to be meaningful. In the evening, when the village becomes quiet again, you can see it clearly. Families sit together, no phones, no distractions, just conversation, just presence. Children listen to stories, elders share memories. Laughter rises naturally, without effort. And above them, the sky stretches endlessly, filled with stars, clear, bright, alive. In cities, people rarely look up. Here, it is impossible not to, because the sky feels closer, the world feels bigger, and life feels more real. This is the hidden beauty of rural Iran, not something designed, not something created for display, something lived. It is not about escaping modern life. It is about remembering something older, something simpler, something human. Because long before technology, long before cities, long before speed, this is how people lived, connected, grounded, aware, and maybe that is why it feels so powerful. Because somewhere deep inside, everyone recognizes it. A life that is not controlled by pressure, a life that is not driven by constant comparison, a life where value is not measured by numbers, but by moments. And in a world that never stops moving, that kind of life feels almost impossible. But here, it still exists, quietly, without attention, without noise, hidden, but beautiful. And maybe the question is not why these villages live this way, but why the rest of the world forgot how.